Sally Kirkland, the Golden Globe-winning actress whose career spanned decades and whose presence graced both stage and screen, has died at the age of 84. Known for her fearless dedication to her craft and a career that encompassed over 250 film and television appearances, Kirkland's passing marks the end of an era in Hollywood where a combination of talent, tenacity, and a singular commitment to artistry defined a generation of performers who refused to compromise. Her most celebrated role came in 1987 with the lead in Anna, a performance that not only earned her a Golden Globe, but also garnered her an Academy Award nomination. That role cemented her as a serious and compelling actress, one willing to embrace complex, often challenging characters that explored the depths of human emotion. While Anna remains her most iconic work, her career was rich with memorable appearances, including a part in Oliver Stone's 1991 political drama JFK and in the 2003 comedy blockbuster Bruce Almighty, demonstrating her remarkable versatility as an actress who could shift seamlessly between intense drama and lighthearted comedy. News of her death was first confirmed by her manager, Michael Green, who revealed that Kirkland had been under hospice care and passed away on Tuesday, November 11th, at 4:50 a.m. ET. Her final days were marked by the care and concern of those closest to her, as she had been living with dementia for the past year. This condition, along with the toll of age, had led to her being placed in hospice over the preceding weekend, where she received comfort and support in her final moments. The news of her passing elicited a wave of condolences from fans, colleagues, and the wider entertainment community, who recognized the immense contributions she made to the arts over her lifetime. Her presence on screen was not only notable for the depth she brought to her roles, but also for the courage she demonstrated in an era when actresses often faced tremendous pressures to conform to narrow standards of beauty and behavior. In early October, as Kirkland's health continued to decline, friends and supporters shared her GoFundMe page, appealing for assistance to cover urgent medical expenses. The campaign highlighted the fragility and unpredictability of life, even for those who seem larger than life on screen, and it drew attention to the reality that aging and illness can affect anyone, regardless of fame or talent. Updates from the GoFundMe page painted a vivid picture of her struggles, noting that she had suffered a serious fall in the shower, which resulted in injuries to her ribs and foot, along with various cuts and bruises. At that time, she required specialized care around the clock, a reality that friends and loved ones worked tirelessly to ensure, while also raising awareness of the financial gaps that often accompany long-term, intensive care for serious medical conditions. By November 7th, the GoFundMe page shared a poignant update, noting, "Thank you for all your love and support. Sally is grateful for your kindness and love. Sally is on hospice now and is resting comfortably. Please hold and send the light for Sally." This message reflected the deep affection that those around her felt for her, a testament to the warmth, humor, and generosity that defined her both personally and professionally. It also illustrated the power of community and support, as fans and friends rallied to provide comfort and assistance during her most vulnerable moments. While many knew her from the silver screen, those closest to her understood the human side of Sally Kirkland, a woman of profound sensitivity, intelligence, and resilience, whose spirit persisted even in the face of illness. Born in New York City in 1941, Sally Kirkland came into the world with a creative legacy already present in her family. Her mother, also named Sally Kirkland, was a notable fashion editor for prestigious publications including Vogue and Life magazines, instilling in her daughter a sense of artistry, style, and the importance of cultivating one's own path. Growing up in such an environment, Kirkland was exposed to the world of high fashion and culture from an early age, a world that would later inform her aesthetic sensibilities and her understanding of human expression. Her early years in New York offered a unique backdrop for her development, exposing her to the vibrant art scene of the city, as well as the intellectual and creative currents that flowed through its theaters, galleries, and studios. Kirkland began her career as a model, a path that allowed her to develop a commanding presence in front of the camera and to navigate the complexities of self-presentation. However, she soon discovered that her true calling lay in acting, and she pursued this with a determination that would define her career. She studied at the prestigious Actors Studio, a training ground for some of the most respected and innovative actors of her time, and further honed her craft at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, graduating in 1961. Her early dedication to the discipline of acting was evident in her willingness to explore difficult and provocative material, a characteristic that became a hallmark of her career. Shortly after her formal training, Kirkland began working off-Broadway, a period of her career characterized by intense experimentation and fearless commitment to the craft. Her work during the 1960s was often daring, incorporating nudity and themes that challenged contemporary notions of morality, art, and the boundaries of acceptable expression. A 1988 article in People highlighted the impact of her early stage work, writing, "In those early days, Kirkland was to nakedness what Walt Disney was to animation, establishing contemporary standards for nudity. That made her the subject of numerous debates on morality in the arts. This comparison underscored the revolutionary nature of her performances and her willingness to confront societal norms head-on, establishing a legacy of bold, uncompromising artistry." Reflecting on this period later in her life, Kirkland shared with People, "What I was really trying to say was, the human spirit must come out. That was my feisty little 22-year-old mind trying to be very serious and not realizing how crazy it must have sounded to middle America." These words reveal the thoughtfulness and philosophical depth underlying her choices, emphasizing that her work was never simply about shock or sensation, but about a deeper exploration of human emotion, vulnerability, and authenticity. Her perspective also speaks to her awareness of cultural divides and the challenge of communicating complex ideas through the medium of performance, a challenge she met with intelligence, humor, and a fearless commitment to honesty. As her career progressed, Kirkland transitioned into film and television, establishing herself as a versatile actress capable of inhabiting a wide range of characters. Her performances were marked by a distinctive intensity, a combination of vulnerability and strength that made her presence unforgettable. Roles in landmark films like JFK and Bruce Almighty showcased her adaptability, demonstrating that her talent extended far beyond the niche of provocative or challenging roles. She could inhabit both historical and contemporary settings, comedy and drama, demonstrating a breadth of skill that few actors of her generation matched. Audiences and critics alike recognized her ability to transform herself for a role, bringing nuance, depth, and authenticity to every performance. Despite the acclaim and recognition, Kirkland's career was not without challenges. She navigated the shifting landscape of Hollywood, balancing artistic ambition with the demands of a competitive and often unforgiving industry. Her ability to maintain a career over decades, adapting to changing trends and expectations while remaining true to her artistic vision, is a testament to her resilience and dedication. Colleagues remember her as both fiercely professional and deeply compassionate, a mentor to younger actors and a collaborator whose insights and support were invaluable. Her contributions to the arts extended beyond her own performances, influencing the standards and expectations of those who followed in her footsteps.